Hey lovelies, welcome to session 15 of our 30 summer sessions. Today I have a dressing gown strap, or you can use a belt, or if you've got a yoga strap, and we're going to be focusing on the inside of the thighs. So I invite you to, first of all, come into a seated position. If you've got tight hips, you might want to sit with a block underneath your bottom. Just to start, we're going to open into butterfly. Now, the soles of your feet together, your knees might be up high, so you might want to slide some pillows underneath. Some of you be more flexible, legs might open here. Or if you're quite irregular to some of my practices, you might want to go straight into dragonfly and open your legs. They might not be as wide as mine, or they might be wider. And you're just tipping forward and you're looking for a mild sensation to medium in your inner thighs. So not too much, not too little. Tuck your chin in and just start to surrender. Some of you will be down towards the floor or even laying on the floor. And if the soles of the feet together, same thing, just drop the chin down and just breathe at your belly. As you breathe in, notice your hips expand as your ribs expand and your belly button pushes forwards. And as you exhale, you might melt down a little bit more. If you're new to these poses, they can feel very uncomfortable. So seeing if you can lean into discomfort today. Surf the edge of resistance and be curious as you connect to your inner thighs and your hips. And we're just here for another minute, so you might have found the sensation has faded. And if it has, maybe you could breathe a bit deeper. Perhaps hold your breath. And then maybe take another breath in and see if you can breathe up to your shoulder blades and hold that breath. And then breathe out and notice if anything changes, and if it doesn't, that's absolutely fine too. If your teeth have tensed and your shoulders and your fingers, become aware. See if you can invite those spaces to maybe soften. If the soles of your feet are together, coming up, if your legs are out wide, slide your hands underneath, bringing our knees in, hands behind us, and just drop your knees right and left, so side to side. Maybe turn your head opposite. Just move slowly. We're going to take our right leg out to the sides and place our left foot into that. We're going to take our strap around the bottom of our foot. Take a breath in. And you're going to hold that foot and just tip forwards, holding it with your your right hand. So right foot's out to the side and you're holding with the right hand. You might need to put a pillow under your knee or bend your knee. Now, you can take your left hand onto your thigh, or you might like to take it onto your shoulder, and you're just going to lean. Some of you might find that your arm extends over. If you like, you could lift the strap up so you're holding the strap and then breathe. And if you're doing this, you're going to want to bend your elbow and maybe pull your left shoulder back and down. So you're getting a stretch down the side of your body and the inside of your thigh. If that's too intense, just stay with the leg. So it's lots of different options depending on where you're at with your practice. And this might be enough. See if you can soften your shoulders wherever you're at. Relax your neck. Your head might need to hang down. Focus at your groin and your hips and perhaps your shoulders. And breathe here. We're here for another 30 seconds. If you want to go a bit deeper, find a new sensation by exploring the stretch or by breathing a bit deeper. And then very slowly, take your time coming up. Might feel quite an effect here. So we're going to bring the right foot in and switch to the left unless you've already done that side. Again, we're looking for a sensation. You might need to bend underneath your knee. So wrapping the strap around the sole of the left foot, pulling yourself over. So you might need to tip slightly forward so you feel that in your inside thighs. You might be feeling this in your hamstring as well. It's totally normal. And this might be enough. You might want to hold with 2 hands or 1. Or if you like, you can bring your right hand onto your shoulder, or you can extend, or you can lift that strap up. I've got hold of it now with my right hand, and my left hand's going to relax. It allows me to open through my side body and my inner groin at the same time. Or you can hold with 2 hands. If your shoulders have jammed up to your ears, see if you can roll them back and down. And see if you can relax your fingers so you're not gripping so tight. And we're just here for another 30 seconds, so you might want to explore the stretch a little bit more. Stay with your breathing. Think belly expands, ribs open, shoulder blades open, hips open. See if you can soften your smile on your face. And then very, very slowly we're coming back. Take your time here. You might want to lay straight on your back, or you might want to come into a seated position just to rebound yourself for a moment. And just breathe and notice how your spine is feeling and your inside hips. You might feel a cooling sensation down the groin, the inner thighs. Taking 2 more breaths here. And I'm going to come onto our backs. Now some of you will be quite familiar with this. This is happy baby pose, where we would bend our knees and you might hold your big toes or the edge of your feet, or you might hold your knees. Because we've got the strap today, placing it underneath the soles of your feet, bend your knees and pull yourself in. So you're looking for a light pressure on the inside groin, and you're trying to pull the knees as if you're going to get them into your armpits. Close your eyes once you've found a space. I'm going to use my elbows inside my knees and lightly push them out as I pull down on the strap. However, I'm relaxing my shoulder blades at the same time. You might need to shorten the strap. Toes are point, heels are pointing a foot to the sky. And then try and find a bit of stillness without clenching your teeth. Soften your shoulder blades. And see if you can relax around your bottom and your genitals. See if you can let those spaces expand with your inhales. And if the stretch fades away, seeing if you can pull in a little bit more. So I'm pushing out with the elbows and pulling down with the strap. Relax the shoulders. You got this. Finding that comfort in discomfort and being okay with being uncomfortable and not knowing if this is right or wrong, and just trusting in the sensations, the breath. So you're here for 30 more seconds. You might even like to take the legs out wider now using the strap. Bending still. I've relaxed my elbows down towards the floor. Still pulling down though. I'm getting that stretch in the groin. Let that belly expand. Smile if you like. Great news. Use the straps and maybe bring the legs up slowly to straight, and then use the strap to bring them down to the ground, and then release the strap. Take the legs wider, palms out at your side or palms on your belly, and just breathe. Notice the energy from the soles of the feet up the inside of the legs and the back of the legs. Feel that connect to your hips and your groin. Breathe in that all the way up the front and the back of your body. To the chest, the center of your chest and the space between your shoulder blades. Feel it coming all the way up to your collarbones. Feel the energy at your hands coming all the way up to your collarbones as well. All the way up through the throat. All around the inside of the mouth. All around the outside of your jaw. To both your nostrils. Your cheeks. Your right eye. Your left eye. Both your ears. All the way up the back of the head to the top of your head, and then nestling right between the space between your eyebrows. Taking a few deep breaths here. And then feeling that energy from the space between your eyebrows connecting all the way down to your heart chakra, space at the front and the back of your chest in the center. And then feel that expand around every cell in your body. And then feeling that expansion from your heart all around you in all different directions. Taking a couple of deep breaths here to really anchor in your energy today. And when we connect to the energy at our hips and our groin, it really helps to connect us to the energy of joy and that ability to go with the flow, ebb and flow with life. That connection to our sensuality and our exploration of our joy. Maybe you'd like to give yourself a little mantra or affirmation for the day ahead or evening ahead to connect to around the energy of joy, or perhaps the energy of going with the flow, or even the energy of abundance. This space really connects us to abundance as well. You may like to stay laying longer, or if you're ready to close your practice, take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, I'd like you to hum with your lips closed and really feel the vibrations all around your body. Perhaps do that one more time, a little bit louder if you can. And you might like to hug your knees in and rock side to side. And slowly make your way up to seated or kneeling. Take your time. Keep the eyes closed if you can. Rub the palms together, get some heat in your hands. And then take your hands over your eyes and let your eyes open into this space. Hands in a prayer at your heart. Namaste. Please hydrate, drink plenty of water. These channels as well can open up our emotional body. So if emotions ebb and flow today, try and support yourself and be with yourself as much as you can. I'd recommend journaling as well if anything came up for you to connect with. And you can also connect to me. My details are below. And if you've got any questions or anything you'd like, don't hesitate to contact me. Namaste. And I'll see you soon for our next session. Well done.